Sao lấy đi quên tóc rồi à? Giờ bên đây khách là chỗ cô đẹp. Bây giờ ở chỗ nào? Quyền bên đây thì from 8 to 1945. About 60,000 people are living in Seabourn. That's why a lot of students are driving because they're close to here. Inside Seabourn, that's a small town, small city. We had a hospital, we had a market, we had a school, and a house of the people here.
係啊，呢度幾靚喎！呢啲咧就係 modern 嘅 fortress，入邊咧係啊，入邊嘅 fortress 真係打仗嗰陣時，因為越南真係打過仗。係咪要買飛嘅咧？是不是要買票的呢？我也不知道
Non aiuta a tagliare magari qua un po'.
Kéo tươi luôn luôn, kéo tươi luôn. Liền mạc quá trời.
Ăn được rồi, chị ăn kiểu đi. Nhái mua kiểu chị ạ. Đấy, cảm ơn nhé. Chị hỏi tao kiểu khó thế.
Tao mới chụp này. Đây, mới chụp này.
Một rồi, bắt đầu. That is the most important challenge. That is the place where people put the forward. You know, put the forward to easier. Đấy. Vietnamese people, we rent the royal costume. Come here for take a photo. Nowadays, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, very popular. So ladies and gentlemen, you see on the side, that's the unicorn. That's good. Unicorn Yeah, that's the Vietnamese unicorn. Maybe we go in now. Ladies and gentlemen, let's stop here a little bit. What is it? So, ladies and gentlemen, this over there, that is the most important palace, and this one is Supreme Harmony Palace. That's the place where the king sits down with the throne for ruling over Vietnam. And please remember, in the old days, the king they organized great meeting, great meeting here, great or grand meeting twice a month. So they organize on the new moon day and the full moon day. So in great meeting, the king sitting on the throne inside, and only the top ranking Mandarin, the highest ranking Mandarin stands inside. The lower Mandarin, they have to stand in the courtyard. So you see in the courtyard on the side, it has many stones. In this stone is were carving the ranking of Mandarin. So the Mandarin will stand behind the stone according their ranking. And they put, here, they put the unicorn. Unicorn, that's the Vietnamese, Asian style. The head of dragon and the body of the tiger. And unicorn is symbol for the honesty and loyalty. So they put it here for checking the loyalty of Mandarin. All standing here. So now we continue here and take a photo and we continue to go in. You can take a photo outside, but no photo and no hat inside the palace. No hat. No hat.
Lạc tí quê.
Nó photo.
old days. When the king go out, he use the not gate. So this is the gate, regular gate for the king. In the east gate here, this is the gate for man. For man, I mean for soldier, for mandarin, minister, and servant. And opposite side in the other gate, there is the gate for woman. This is the gate over there for lady, for the queen, princess, or the concubine. From the main gate, you go straight. This is the Supreme Harmony Palace. You know Supreme Harmony Palace, and we've been there already. And then we go to Forbidden City. So now you see this one. This is the Forbidden City. You see, in the Forbidden City. In Forbidden City, you see this is the gate of Forbidden City. But now the gate is gone. You see, it's damaged now. This is the regular meeting room for the king. Regular meeting room. It's gone now. It's damaged. So there are two waiting rooms for Mandarin. We are standing here, a waiting room for Mandarin. So you can see they have a big mirror. The Mandarin can come here, drink a cup of tea for waiting, or look at in the mirror to prepare the costume before they go to work here. In Forbidden City, the Mandarin is still allowed to work here, but they were not allowed to go further. You know, here, this is a private area for the king. This is the back room for the king. You know, back room for sleeping. This is the back room for the queen. And the king has many wives. The king and the queen live separate, not together. The queen live here. The king has 100 wives. Only one queen live here. 499, they live around here. This is the place for concubine. You know, place for concubine. This area, you see this one, that is the royal kitchen. The kitchen. This is the royal theater. The theater. This is the library. And this is the garden for the king relaxing. And look at here, this building is built in 1923 by the 12th king. The 12th king, he really loved French architecture. That's why the building here, it looks like European castle. And at that time, this is a private office for the king. So everything here is only for the king and his wife only. Outside of Forbidden City, you see this one and this one. This is a temple. The temple for worshiping ancestors. And in the old days, the women were not allowed to go to the temple. So they built another temple for women. This one is temple for women. This is the house of the king's mother. You know, house of king mother. This is the house of king grandmother. This is the place for king and princess. For children. And this is the place to keep royal money. Treasury house. So where is the house of king father? He died in the tomb. The king father died in the tomb. That's why I don't have the house of the king father here. And the reason why it's really loud. But I want to show you clearly here, because do you know what? In 1945, when the last king abdicated, everything here belonged to the government. And 1947, the French come back and they tear down, you know, they burn some building here. And in 1968, even though here it belonged to the south of Vietnam, but in Lunar New Year, the take the fancy, here belongs to the south. And at that time, you know, the South government and American, the people focus on holding DMC. That's why here is empty. So the communists, they occupy, and you know, they occupy here. At that time, they kill a lot of people also. And it's made the South government so angry. So, you know, the American ordered helicopter and take the bomb in whole of this area. So after 1968, around 90% here was jamming, was destroyed totally. And now when you go in, everything in here, rust the foundation, rust the yard. And from 1993, here is well recognized by UNESCO as the World Heritage. So we step by step to renovate. So when you go here, everything in the middle is well jamming. And we are waiting for the time for the Monday to renovate. But we haven't renovated this one, and it's very beautiful. Okay, so please follow me.
I know that there's a lot about going on.
Okay, this way.
First story, she was talking about no, this was Bomb, yeah. Some of this, yeah. Oh, now we know where the UNESCO Heritage Site is.
Lên một quạt lên nè. Một quạt lên nè. Cái này tao phải nhận một quạt.
Good. All right, Gloria, stay here. Ngồi làm nghi vấn không phải sao có đến sao and that is
This will be by the king number 12. And the 12th king, he comes to throne in 1960, and he died in 1929. Only at 20 years old. And the 12th king in 1920, he had opportunity to go to France. So he looked at many French castles. So when he go back Vietnam, he ordered to build the private office for him. And that building, he said that it looked like the Versailles Palace. But when he ordered to build it, he blended the European style and the Vietnamese style. So you can see the structure is made by cement and concrete, but it's decorated by mosaic, I mean the Vietnamese style. So it's for the building is very phủi. So, ladies and gentlemen, look at the garden here. It's a beautiful garden. Actually, in the old days, this is a healthcare, the medical center, the place for the king and the queen. And especially, in this garden, it's very beautiful with a lot of bonsai. But actually, in the old days, they grow many kinds of herbs. Herbs in here. And on the roof, you see on the roof, is what designed at the side of Buddhism. The roof is what designed at the side of Buddhism is made internal side. And this is the last destination in here. So you can take, 2 minutes for photo, and then we will go back to the bus stop. Are you a repeater?
Bah, puis c'est cher. Ah oui, normalement, oui, il faut un peu de matériel.
Okay, follow me this way.
Imaginez dans un petit pot.
Another source of endorphin. Exactly. My algorithm of, chihuahuas.
Oh, I
Right.
love that.
Yeah.
That's the best dogs.
Yeah. It's like happy stories, Well, I had a couple and I was like, I don't believe this is real. And you can't tell. You can tell people because they said, it's very clear audio. It's Đi thì là ra đến nơi.
Đâu đi vô đây cháu lại còn đi lại nữa.
Được bầu chiến thắng.
There's a couple of cabins. There's a couple of them. We have a daughter.
Taking her husband.
Does he not like travel or well, that's
Well, I actually like that.
You learn more.
Yeah.
You have to lower yourself and that
could be if
That's cute. Yeah. My friends what we were doing. It is. And they're got to make it salad. Like lunch is phenomenal. No, that's nice. And we do a lot of other travel. We run Hong Kong.
say that.
I'm from Connecticut
Yeah.
originally.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
And I went to UConn.
Oh, there you
My
go.
best friend lives in Cumberland, Maine.
Oh, yes, yep, that's right, right up the street. So,
Are you in that area?
yeah, I live in Falmouth, so there's
Okay.
Portland, Falmouth, Cumberland.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a beautiful part. We were there last year with your friend.
Yeah, a buddy of mine, he's got a house in South Harbor.
Oh, yeah, that's lovely.
They only use it for summer, of course,
Yeah.
but and
It is pretty.
they live in Boston. He's got a place in Florida.
Yeah.
So he's got it all covered.
Okay,
Yeah,
go to the right. Okay, I don't know.
Yeah. But it was nice. I mean, they have a place right on the water. Yeah, it was all cut around the bay. It's like, oh, this is fantastic.
That is definitely Maine living right there.
Yeah, lots of coastline, lots of lakes.
They went to watch you. Okay, I like
That's where our neighbor Michael was there.
Yeah, we have a friend. Yes, yes.
That's what it's, yeah.
Yes, he did, and they're very proud of that. Okay, yeah, we heard about it.
And the story goes that it was hard for him to get in to play. He
No,
couldn't-
yeah,
nobody would take him, and I guess Janet was an NBA player, I guess. And my neighbor told me all this.
There's actually a great movie, like show about it. ESPN or something. It's like a documentary.
That's where the boats
Yeah.
dock.
Yeah.
Or fall in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now waiting anxiously for new gear.
She moves at a pretty good pace.
Probably out.
I know we're rounding up, we're looking to see if there's anyone moving anything.
there later. And the name of the pagoda is Heavenly Lady. The reason why is it is said that there is a lady come here and she predicted, she said something in the future. She said that one day there is a true king will come here. We will order to build a place here. But the people will get the happy life. And the prediction was so from this restoration to other languages until 1601. And 1601, there is a minister in the north, because the capital of Vietnam is in the north. So the minister in the north, he don't want to spend all of his time to become the servant.
Đó, chụp đi. Lấy cái vòng cửa đi, thấy hai cái cửa. Em này xong rồi. Ra chụp đi, anh ở đây đã ăn ra một cái hương.
Không đưa mày cứ
And in this land, initially, they have a different That is why from 1942 is out of England. And here now it's only open for the monks. This pagoda, there are about 17 monks are living. So you can see this tower. This is the symbol of the faith. And from here you can see the very beautiful nature. French money. It's very good. Okay, you can take a photo here and then we go down.
Yeah, what is it called? Malibu?
Small beds, small rooms. That's dangerous. It's too much. But we have wondering and why.
Well, maybe tonight's instead of ordering the bottle,
Yeah. If they
different companies have got it. That was a great time.
It's great. I just don't want to.
Like everything that soup was amazing.
The soup is best. Actually, that was my favorite. I didn't eat all of it. Fantastic. It's really
I know it's quite good. It's spicy.
Yeah, we go down here. I'm in there.
Maar wel fijn dat je op de camera staat. Ja, dit is Nederlands.
Thằng này ngồi đi. Đi ra ngồi đây. Có ăn cái cá.
Là để nó đi nặng đi đấy.
Service you, they have to drive. I mean, nominally, yes, nominally these people are environmentalists, but when it comes to their own, you know what I'm trying to say, right? Like their servants have to drive 100 miles to get around.
Wow.
Those stones are pretty old, probably.
Cool.
That bridge is so pretty, isn't it?
Absolutely. This kind of looks like Japan, doesn't it?
It does, actually.
Đây ra chỗ giữa này nè. Đợi tí đợi.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
We don't know.
2 minutes for information.
And right here is
Lucky.
and over there is a white.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are visiting here. This is the tomb of the king. Actually, the tomb of the king over there is not here. We are standing here. This is the courtyard. So the courtyard is
Behind
really
the
old
farm,
days.
there are another grave.
The people have to stop at the courtyard, kneeling down and put the head down to show the gratitude with the king inside. And you can see on the side, that is the statue of Mandarin. Because in the old days, they believed that when the king still alive,
Very friendly place,
around
very
here,
lovely place for the next life.
that's why the people making the statue of
Yeah,
them.
and then when I come back, I buy a piece of land like this, and then I can do
And you can see
something like
the
this for my
Mandarin here,
next
they
life.
have the kind of Mandarin. One
Thank you so much. You can get some photo and then we head back.
is Seabourn
Yeah.
Mandarin. So you see the cross and
Get a little stay over here.
Yeah, they're better. They're not crumbled.
So that's in the biography of the king. It's not the tomb. So the king, in making for himself, in here, he making for himself, he write down everything of his life. He said that when he was a child, he got a measles, and that's why he had no children. He explained here. He also explained he didn't kill his brother, and he also explained.
Céu, enquanto eu sim, vamos enjoy a whole town. 임금도 보시니요니 나올 것다 어디 서무 한시
So, ladies and gentlemen, before you are sleeping, yeah. So this is the guest command from from the company, and this is the compulsory, and it had only one paper. So who can feel it from me? It's about the meal, it's about the trip, it's about the guy and the driver. You just write down whatever you think here. Okay. Good. That's only one. You can write down whatever you want.
For a while. Remind me, I need to send a text to Twin.